again, and welcome to Roland's Reviews. We are back, and we are going to have a wonderful time today. Do me one small favor, please, folks, as you enter the chat room. Please, please, please hit that little thumb. That is the like button. And yes, Jack and Lowe, yes, he is. Oh my God, why are they continuing to try and fool people? They just won't stop. So I'm going to give more people time to join. I came on about a minute early, but what the heck? No technical difficulties today. So hey, I'm down for it. Okay. So if you okay, I think I shared everything. Yeah. So if you are familiar with this subject matter, please let me know. Some people are, some people aren't. We're all busy at different times. So sometimes I share something and people are like, oh, wow, I didn't know. So again, it just depends, folks. So I'm going to give you some time and then we will definitely delve into this subject matter. And we're just going to briefly talk about, uh, I'm telling New York, I'm almost about ready to put them in the same boat as California because you can't make this stuff up, people. They are almost just a total lost cause. And if they vote this guy in for mayor, now, some of you know, I've told you, I at one point in time used to live in New York. There is no way on God's green earth that I would ever live in New York again. They have just lost their ever loving minds. I just don't know. I don't know. Is it in the water? What is it? And so we're definitely going to have a good time today. And hey, hit that like button. That's the little thumb. And I promise it won't cost you anything, right? That's the best part. It's free. And it helps YouTube to share the content out with others. So we're trying to trigger the YouTube algorithm. So help me do that, folks. I appreciate it. If you would like for me to call your name out during the roll call, all you need to do is say hello. Or if you don't want to say hello, if you just want to send a smiling emoji, hey, whatever. That's fine with me. So we're going to let you do what you feel. All right. So I'm getting ready to start the roll call. Here we go. Tube Steak, how you doing? Stacy and Lord Jammer. Hi, everyone. No, Mamdani is not African. I cannot believe these people try to go from this nationality to the next whenever they feel it's going to benefit them. Oh my, I can't with these people. Ollie, how are you? God bless you too, dear. Florida, of course, is here. Good. Jackalow, I had a wonderful 4th. I was relaxing. I hope that you are fine. Yeah, I heard about that. We were talking about that in church today. How you doing, Veronica? Hit that little thumb. Those of you who actually have social media pages like Facebook or Truth Social, if you will, please share this out. Let's bring as many people into the conversation as possible. Tina, of course, is here. How are you? Lisa Lynette, hello, sweet lady, to you. I'm glad you're back. Where have you been, love? Busy like everyone else, I bet. Lord, so are pro wax going to give them a pass? Lord Jammer, I'm telling you, New York is almost as lost as California. I just don't know what else to do. New York is just, they've lost their minds. Tina, thank you. Yes. Dorian, how are you? Exactly. And where are we? Jackalow, I visited New York in the 70s to the 80s. My uncle had Carlos photo studio on 800 block on Broadway near the hospital. Loved the vibe in city. Jackalow, I lived in New York, but you can have it now. Almost too scared to visit. How you doing, Sergeant King? Thank you for your service, sir. Good afternoon to you. Darla's here. How are you? My girls, hello, hello. If they're not born in this country, they shouldn't be in any political office. Tina, Say it again for the people in the back. It's like we've been invaded and infiltrated, and they come here and they let these people get these political positions, and it's totally opposed to American values. Another race hustler, Sergeant King, you said it before I could. Yes, exactly. Lady Rob, whatever. Hey, lady, great to see you're still here fighting the fight. Lady Rob, I'm trying, dear. I am. Lisa, you weren't getting notifications. Those of you who said you're not getting notifications, please make sure that it is, you have it on all notifications, okay? And if you're unsubscribed, how you doing, Mayor? I know some people, sometimes they were coming in saying they were unsubscribed. You know, I did not do that. That was YT. So Lisa, is it on all notifications, dear? I'm happy I traveled before the world turned upside down. Darla, say that again. OMG. So this is just another case of, and if you're here now, you know I like to. How you doing, Robert? Ma'am Dunce. Okay. He's worse than the Curry Queen. These people are absolutely pathetic. What the heck is going on? And people vote for these people? I'm sorry, but we need to open up insane asylums. If you're voting for these cosplaying people, something's wrong with you. Then we would not have Ted Cruz, Mr. Gill, and the Republican from North Carolina. Which one are you talking about? Gillis? Yeah, I voted for that bum. And then he voted against the big, beautiful bill. And then now he came out, well, I'm not going to run for re-election. He knew he was not going to win because Trump, everyone who voted against Trump, he was like, okay, bet. We'll handle you next election. And he knew he was going to lose. Dorian, New York is cooked. I just switched to all. I had it there before. Lisa, that YT, dear. DEI hiring, boom. I'm good. I've traveled the world. Okay. Sergeant, thank you. We need a common sense requirement. So yes, Winsome Early Sears from Jamaica. Jagalo, I think you're new here. We've been talking about, hey, I think it was Lord Jammer that said, I'm trying to start a birther movement. All of these people who are holding political offices in this country, I need to see your birth certificate, because all of these people, and some of them, their parents, some of them are first generation, some are second. It just depends. But these people are sitting up here voting in their best interest or their prior homeland's best interest, not America's best interest. Favorite ever is John Kennedy in Louisiana. Okay. Curry Lennon. Yes. So let me go over this. So look at the title. Hit the like button, folks. It won't cost you anything. If you are not subscribed, please do so at this time. Share this stream out on your various forms of social media so we can help to trigger the YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much. The title is Zohran Mamdani lied about being black on an application. And so if you heard about this already, and then I'm going to end the video I did yesterday about these cows crying all over social media because Trump's cutting their welfare and food stamps. Thank God he is. Get out and get a job like everyone else. So all I can say about Zohran Mamdani lying about being black, and of course, you know, he's laughing. Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies. Where are my Fleetwood Mac fans? Tell me lies. That's all they do. Or Thompson Twins, lies, 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 yeah. Take your pick, folks. It's still a lie. Yes, Lisa, he should go to jail for fraud and he should be deported. Boom. Monique, how are you doing, love? Sorry, I've been MIA lately. I went out of state to, okay, Monique, life happens. I understand you cannot make every live stream. That's okay. Okay, Lloyd Jammer's like me. He loves the classics. Hit that like button. Monique, Jammer, Sergeant King, Lisa, Dorian, Tina, share this stream out on your Facebook page or your Truth Social page. Thank you so much. Ruby's here. Ruby, behave. All right. Recent news reports have brought to light that Zohran Mamdani identified as both Asian and Black or African American on his 2009 application on Columbia University. How many of you are already familiar with this? Type a 1 in the comments section if you are already familiar with this. Okay, Dorian. Thank you, dear. Thank you, Jammer. Yeah, let's get the likes up, folks, so we can trigger the logarithm. Thank you so much, dear. We have almost 40 people in here, and we only have 28 people that have hit the like button. If you don't know where the like button is, it is just below the video to your left. It's directly up under the channel name. Thank you so much. Ruby did nothing yet. Ruby, I have to chastise you before you get started because I know you will do something. All right. So, yeah. So this is just like the Curry Queen. You can't say I'm Black one day, I'm Indian the next. So all this cosplaying needs to continue to be exposed. How you doing, SL? Thank you for joining us again. Right. And so when it's time for a vote, these people, oh, well, I'm this and I'm that. No. I need to see your birth certificate, ma'am or sir. We're done with this. Remember when Candace Owens exposed the Curry Queen, and those that don't know who that is, Kamala Harris, and she showed her father's and her mother's birth certificate. You don't see N on there for Negro, nowhere in sight. You saw C for Caucasian. So stop it. There's no melanin in his soul. Dorian, I didn't know this fool said, yeah, he checked the box. So again, what are we saying? Cosplaying. Whenever it's time to benefit, you check a different box. But oh my God, if someone ever called him African American, he'd probably unalive them. No. We've already talked about what's going on with immigrants from Africa and Mexico and Haiti. You know, not all. Please, people, don't come in the comment section saying I'm throwing the whole group. We're saying some, many. How you doing, Bach? I'm so confused. I didn't see it, Bach. Pro-blacks need to roast him. Well, there's an outcry, Lord Jammer. There are a lot of Black Americans who are calling him out on this nonsense. I have some video. Don't go anywhere. I have videos to share with you. So it's coming. He's bad news for New York City, no matter if he's green. You better believe that. We know the type of politics he's trying to push. Blame Jesse Jackson for opening that African-American box. Sergeant, we need to get rid of it. Elizabeth Pocahontas Warren, yes, is white and in. Ruby, yes. Oh, Lord Jammer, yes. So look at this. And these are some of the key points and details. Mamdani's stance. Mamdani, who was born in Uganda to Indian parents, stated that he checked both boxes due to the limited options available on the application to accurately reflect his background as an Indian Ugandan. Now, if you believe that, I have some land to sell you in California. We know what's going on here. The same old shucking and jiving. Dorian, exactly. He's trying to benefit from affirmative action / DEI. Same, which pretty much we know what that's all about. I'm confused. One day I'm Caucasian, the next day I'm white. Someone please help me. Bob, don't you get started. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so we know that the game here, we're not stupid. Criticism. Some, including New York City Mayor Eric Adams and former Governor Andrew Cuomo, have criticized Mamdani. Now let's be clear. Cuomo is in no position to criticize anyone. He needs to go hide in a closet with everything he's been charged with. They've criticized Mamdani, suggesting he may have attempted to gain an unfair advantage in the admissions process. And we know that's one reason we got rid of affirmative action. Because Chinese Americans, went all the way to the Supreme Court. We know about that. Right, Monique? Trying to pass as Black, trying to benefit, right? Of course, the Supreme Court has since struck that down. This is so preposterous. It is preposterous. Jagalo said he should have checked Asian. Jagalo, he thought by checking the Black box. So again, whenever it's convenient to be Black, It's the same old cosplay. We see that. And that's why he's being called out on it. Remember, oh yeah, she had high cheekbones. Yeah, Pocahontas. Elizabeth Warren. What a joke. And so everyone knows what he was doing here. So he's coming out giving some lame explanation. He's a grifter, Jaggalo, yes. Other is a choice, right? We know, we all 40 of us in this chat know exactly what he was trying to do. He was trying to gain an unfair advantage, as it says here in the admissions process. He thought by checking African American, oh, he'll definitely choose me. Adams called his action an insult to every student who got into college the right way. Defense and explanations. Others have argued that the incident highlights the limitations of rigid racial categories on application forms and the complexity of identity for individuals with diverse heritage. Some of his supporters point out that his actions reflect the challenge of fitting a multifaceted background into restrictive checkboxes. They don't have any problem doing it any other time except when they're trying to gain an unfair advantage. So lose me with this garbage. Media coverage. The news was first reported by the New York Times by obtaining information from a hack of Columbia University data. Hey, sometimes those hacks are needed and they expose a lot. So, which some observers have criticized. In short, while Mamdani's action of checking both boxes is confirmed, the motivations behind it and the interpretations of those motivations are subjects of ongoing debate and controversy. Come on, type in the comment section. Why do you think he checked African American? Tell me what your thoughts are. Dorian said he's an idiot, excuse of a politician. Yes, hit the like button, folks. Mayor Adams is 100%. Yes, Tina, Mayor, even crooked Mayor Adams called him. And we know why he checked that box. He was trying to gain an unfair advantage. And of course, he's not going to get over my girls. He thought, if I check African American, oh, they'll definitely let me in now. And now that he's been, due to the hack, the truth came out. And I have a little video to share with you. You know, when people insult my intelligence and think I'm stupid, and he's one of those people. So you think we don't know, sir, what you were trying to do? Okay. Let me share this little video with you because some Black New Yorkers are calling him out on his nonsense. Yes, they are. Time for people to wake up and stop being bamboozled, folks. I'm just saying. Use Black people. Yes, Lord Jammer. Yes. They need to show their birth certificates when applying for a political office. Yes, I want to see their birth certificates and their parents too. Yes, Jammer, Lord Jammer, I'm starting a new birther movement because this is ridiculous. So let's listen to this.
All right, y'all. The Democrat Party just keeps taking L after L after L after L, and I'm loving it. Now, on top of the fact that Trump's big, beautiful bill passed, the jobs report came in, and we added actually like 40,000 more new jobs than expected, and the unemployment dropped more than what they expected. The Democrats have been having a horrible, not just month of June, but also the last 4 or 5 months, and it keeps getting worse, especially after their darling Zohran Mamdani, the self-proclaimed socialist, became the Democrat Party's representative in the upcoming New York mayoral race. Now, here's where things get wicked. As you can see right here in the title, he has been busted, exposed, because this man was claiming that he was an African American and was using that on his college applications to take advantage of the what do you call it, affirmative action and things like that. And what he actually did, he snatched the spot from some real Black person, and people were trying to say,
okay, now how many of you have heard about that? We know the affirmative action argument. This has been ongoing. But of course, him running for political office, everything is being exposed. He's not the only person that's done this. How Jaglo, Democrats speaking poorly of Vance, yet uplifting Mamdani, shameful. Yes, Jaglo, yes. He using the same grifting tactics that AOC has been using. Yeah, and somebody, I was watching a channel the other day. They were exposing her, giving her real name and all these things. Gary DeForve. Yes, he was born in Uganda, Gary. So we're going to listen to this. But he checked to be admitted to Columbia. He checked the African American. So again, he was trying to gain, and he did gain an unfair advantage. Okay, not surprised, but it's the Democrats. Nothing is surprising anymore. Boom. So listen to this. Gary, hit the like button, love. If you're not already subscribed and you're enjoying this content, please do so now. Here we go.
Oh, well, he was born in Uganda, but then moved to this place and that place. We all know in America what African American means.
That's right.
And here's another reason why it was fraudulent. He wasn't even a U.S. citizen at the time. So he couldn't have been claiming himself to be an American when he wasn't an American citizen. And this was before the Joe Biden regime decided that they was giving out American citizenship like it was French fries, right? So let's get into this. Now, before I get into this article, I want to remind you of who Zohran Mamdani is. So I want you to look at 2 of these video clips where he is clearly lying and misrepresenting. And then I'm going to get back because some people fully don't know who this self-proclaimed socialist is and why this is so important for you and I to pay attention to, because this is a litmus test. This is the Democrat Party's way of testing progressives in the electoral. They want to see, are the American citizens gravitating towards socialism?
Nope.
This communist point of view? Is this because we already were trying to avoid communism? So now socialism has just popped up and we got AOCs. We got the Zohran Mamdani. We've got the millionaire Bernie Sanders. You notice how Bernie Sanders never says anything about millionaires anymore?
Nope.
You know why? Because most of them in Congress are millionaires. Now it's all about billionaires. But if you go back and listen to Bernie some years ago, it was millionaires and billionaires need to pay their fair share. Now that they're millionaires, they don't say that anymore because they're not going to voluntarily increase their tax contribution.
Florida, you beat me to it. Yeah, also, yeah, I have that video too where he was saying he was a rapper. Get out of here. Oh my God. Oh, so Mamdani, I don't know his rap name, Mamdani's so-called rap name. What is he? Snoop Doggy Dogg #2 or Dr. Dre or instead of 50 cent, a dollar bill? Get out of here. Listen to this.
But check out this clip of Mamdani here. Then I got another hot one for you.
Because I think that New Yorkers, more than they hate a politician they disagree with, they hate a politician they can't trust.
On the subject of trust, you've adopted different speaking accents in different scenarios.
But they go to their local bodega.
Listen to the clips that this guy has on his channel. The exact same play from the same playbook, just like the Curry Queen, he changes his voice depending on who he's talking to. Some people he talked to when he's giving an interview, Drake Jr., he has an accent. Sometimes he talks without the accent. SL, yeah, Black Americans in New York, they're just lost like the people in California. It's a lost cause. Listen to this guy.
Is there one that's real and one that's affected?
What I would say is, as any immigrant knows, having been born in Kampala, Uganda, and then raised in South Africa and moving here when I'm 7 years old, is there are different parts of my life.
Worldwide tour is a worldwide tour is a worldwide tour.
Mamdani was talking about a worldwide press tour back when he was a rapper.
Bring the flavor to the fish, bring the flavor to the rice.
In a Disney movie directed by his mother.
Nepotism and hard work goes a long way. Here in New York City, this is how I speak.
So you got a man whose mother was a Hollywood Disney film director saying that nepotism goes a long way. He's got this strong accent going on in those video clips. It's funny how when he speaks here,
because I think that New Yorkers, more than they hate a politician they disagree with,
that accent is gone.
You see that, folks? So depending on who's interviewing him, Zero Pop, Tupac, Puff, Mamdani, Daddy. I see the new name, Curry Clown. Woo! This chat is fire. I knew it would be. Now, you guys are being bad now, but when I show you these fat cows, these big back women, boy, this chat is really going to blow up. So don't go anywhere, folks. More is coming. I'm going to knock him out first so we can laugh at the rest. Silky Brown, welcome to the chat. Hit the like button if you're not already. Subscribe, love. It's coming because most are clueless and the kids are clueless. It repeats each generation of cluelessness. Yes. Hello. We're glad you are here. Silky Brown, if you have Facebook, if you have Truth Social, please share this stream out. Here we go.
And one thing about these people that always keep a Cheshire cat grin, even when they're talking about quote unquote not so happy things, or if they're being called out, they're steady like, well, you know, people don't. Nobody responds like that when they're being called out. That's how you know it's fake. That's why people don't trust it. If you notice, people complain about President Trump not smiling, but yet behind the scenes, they say that man cracks jokes, he laughs, he smiles all the time, because he knows that most of these politicians out here keep that fake plastic Kool-Aid, toothpaste smile, Colgate smile, should I say, wide open going like this, and they're fake, faker than a $4 bill. So he just maintains a stoic face, plus a man of you. That way you can never read whether he's happy, whether he's not, and that's what you call a poker face. Why should my enemies around the world think I'm a pushover and I'm some soft guy? Why should they know the intricacies of how I am behind the scenes? It's not important for them to know how I am behind the scenes. When they see me on the world stage, this is the image that I project. That of strength and self-control. But these folks act like everything is just so sunny and bubbly every day is fake. Yep. Now, in this next clip here, this is an interview that Mamdani does. And this is back in 2016 when he did this. And he's also going to give some more, you know, revealing information about himself. Check this out.
Okay, let me get rid of the commercial. And Lisa, thank you so much for sharing the stream out. Also, anyone else who has Facebook or Truth Social, please share it out. Let me get rid of the commercial. This guy, this is the same. Remember, those of you who've been here and we did all the Curry Queen and all of her fake buffoonery. It's the same play, folks. It hasn't changed.
Zohran Mandami, thank you so much for joining us, and welcome to South Africa.
You're very welcome. It's a pleasure. A lot of people are afraid of the word socialism. And
notice how the accent's gone in 2020.
Listen to this guy talking. So sometimes he has an accent, sometimes he does not. Listen, folks.
But in 2016, when he's talking with the woman in South Africa, the accent come back very good.
A lot of people have misconceptions about what it means. I'm a democratic socialist. I actually created a playlist for Mira, who also happens to be my mother. You know, nepotism and hard work goes a long way. We need our internet because we have all of our kids staying at home doing remote learning. And if you don't have internet, you can't be taught, you can't learn. I was supposed to assist the music supervisor, but I ended up picking all the songs for the film.
City Hall is engulfed in corruption. A mayor could change this. And that's why I'm running.
Apparently, you are a rapper too.
I happen to be a rapper. I am a rapper proper.
It is up to us here across New York to make it very clear that every single one of us deserves a shot.
We had to find a studio to record dialogue for one of the actors to perfect their accent.
So he just told you right there. He worked on that accent, so he uses it when he needs to, and then when he doesn't need it, he goes back to being himself. Hit that like button. Yes, Florida, he is cringe. Hit that like button and share this stream out, folks. We have got to get the word out. Yeah, this is unacceptable. He knows how to roll his tongue at just the right time in front of the right camera. Boom. William, he owns a bodega. Oh, yep. He looks like a cashier at the 7-Eleven. Yeah, on The Simpsons. All right, here we go.
Weird thing where I know what someone wants to hear, right? I would play to whatever X person needed from me, as opposed to being who I actually wanted to be. It's like being a great mirror, right? You know, you give people exactly what they want.
If you're enjoying this video, do me a solid, hit that thumbs up, because I will never ask you for anything like a Cash App or a Super Chat. But you hitting that like button, it really helps the channel, helps spread the information out. And if you aren't subscribed to the channel, subscribe. And if you are subscribed or you're just subscribing today, make sure that you hit the notifications.
So he's saying the same thing I'm saying. Now, we have 53 people in here and only 38 people have hit that thumb, the like button. If we could get everyone to hit that little thumb, we could bring more people into the conversation. So please do that for me, folks. I appreciate you. And share the stream out. That brings more people in too. Thank you so much. Here we go.
And then select all, because YouTube has been struggling with the notifications unless you select all. So make sure you select all, and that way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. Wow. So he's revealing it right now. I'm going to get back to that article, but I want you to see something, because the lamestream media always wants to project like Black voters are just so ignorant and fall for this crap. And I want you to hear this black woman as she really go. I'm not going to play the whole clip, but just a few seconds to give you insight into how a lot of black people really feel, but the media would never want the rest of society to know that. You know, people like myself, there's Greg Foreman, Black Conservative Perspective, Officer Tatum. There's millions of us out there that believe in the red, white, and blue, that see exactly what the Democrats are doing. But yet the legacy lamestream media, they've got one of the biggest tools, and that is the media. And unfortunately, you've got weak-minded people who don't do research that literally trust what the lamestream media is telling them because they're going to work and they're dealing with their everyday lives. They don't want to be bothered with that gloom and doom information. So they try to hide from it and think if I just hide out, it won't affect me when it does. But check out what she has to say.
And okay, so everything that you just heard that young man say, we've said on this channel. And hey, it's the truth. That's why when I ran across this guy, I'm like, okay, yes. You know, but yes, he is, Dorian. The Democrats are cooked. Yeah. And people aren't paying that much attention. They're like, what? They're on to their nonsense and their scams and their games. So I want you to listen to a lot of the Black Americans in New York. Some are waking up, but we need to share this content so we can wake up everyone. Do not vote for this communist. All right, here we go.
All right, New York, I want y'all to pay attention to this, okay? We've seen certain Democrats get up and rally behind Zohran Mamdani, an Ishmaelite who is running to be mayor, a socialist democratic Ishmaelite. Now, who is Ishmael? Ishmael is one of the sons of Abraham, and the Bible describes these people as a wild man. Says Ishmael is a wild man. His hand is against every man, and every man's hand is against him. And clearly, this man's policies is going to lead New York to be in Venezuela and lead to people being in ration line.
And New York is almost at that point now, thanks to the Biden-Harris administration. Here we go.
Okay. But what we can see is the Democratic playbook. You know, he wants to hand out free everything. And then he said government control. Let me tell y'all something about that government control. You give government the control, you on your way to the mark of the beast.
So as you see, everybody's not falling for the crap. Now, in this last clip right here, I want you to look at who he's walking with. Now,
okay, I'm pausing it. That looks like Little Kim Jr. I had to look closely. Because you know she has some plastic surgery, so I'm not sure when I see her because she doesn't look like she did in the 90s. But at first I was like, is that Little Kim? So look at who he's walking with, and we've already talked about the typical Democratic voter. They don't go and get classy people, right? These are the types of people that they surround themselves with. This is how they want the world to see you. So look, he repairs head turbans. City-owned grocery store. Lil Kim's daughter, Sergeant. I'm saying, I had to do a double take, okay? I went to Venezuela in 2014, and to get bread, my family stood in line for 1 hour for 2 small 6-inch loaves per person. Okay, I'd stop eating it. Is that sexy, red sister? Dorian, look at how this woman is dressed on the streets in New York. Democrats don't go by the word of God, period. Tina, no, they don't. So listen to this crap.
I just wanted to give you the parallels because this clip actually made it onto the news. This is actually what Mamdani posted on his page.
Black Americans, pay attention. This is how they represent you to the world. They don't go get people who are educated and who are classy. Look at this woman and his crew. Mamdani's crew is out there filming. Look at this woman. Oh my God. Utterly unacceptable. Here we go. Florida said, if AOT can do it, I can do it too. Florida, you're going to the corner. Where's C. Ramirez when I need him? Uh-oh.
To show his support from the Black community, like people are with him. Now look at this individual. Look at how she's dressed and wait till you hear how she speaks. And this is who the lamestream media wants to project as Black people supporting the Democrats when it couldn't be further from the truth. That previous woman who spoke gracefully, elegantly, had herself together, Look at who the Democrat Party, look at who Zohran Mamdani, the self-proclaimed socialist, wants to have representing and walking with him and interviewing him.
And this is on the streets of New York City. Does she look like a decent human being or a ghetto rat, hood rat, whatever they call it? There we go. Where's Florida? Sergeant. Okay, there we go.
Now check this crap out.
What are you? Are you Arab, Indian? What are you? You look ambiguous. You look weird. You look weird. What the fuck are you?
I'm an Indian, Ugandan, New York.
Okay, so you're African American. So would you claim the African American status like Elon Musk?
No, I would not.
Why not?
Okay, you just heard that, right? I just showed you he checked the box as African American when he was trying to get into Columbia University. Those of you who are just coming in, hit the like button, hit the share button. This guy is a Svengali. Hi, Connie, how you doing, love? We don't claim this woman. Monique, they go get the lowest of the low, and that's what they project to the world. They don't go get nice, well-dressed, educated women. Megan, how are you? Right, Megan? I tell you, when I saw this, I'm like, is that little Kim? Oh, my God. So she looks like she's in between tricks. So, woo! Woo! Sergeant King, behave. Oh, my God. Let me get the video started before I laugh.
You're African, but you're African, right? I knew you grew up there. Your middle name is Kwame.
I am. I'm proud to be Ugandan.
Okay.
But I think that is
so would you claim the African American status like you?
See Ramirez, get Florida. She's going into the corner. She is not behaving. How you doing, C. Ramirez? Glad you're here.
Elon Musk.
No, I would not.
Why not? You're African, but you're African, right? I knew you grew up there. Your middle name is Kwame.
I am. I'm proud.
Now you notice that she's got her phone in her hand. That's Mamdani's own film crew doing this, as he's saying that he would never claim African-American status like Elon Musk. Flat out lying.
Yeah. Ugandan.
Okay.
But I think that is misleading.
And were the Indian Ugandans colonialists, or did you come happy? Did you come to fuck shit up, or did you come in peace?
We came in peace.
And I know your father's a professor.
My father's a professor. My family came from Gujarat to Uganda about 200 years ago.
So the caste system, what are you, like Brahmin? Are you?
So you see how this woman is dressed? Look like she just got off the pole. I'm just saying. This is how Democrats represent you to the world. C. Ramirez, put her in the corner. She's supposed to be helping me. Okay, Florida, get to the corner. You're not doing what you're supposed to be. Look at this. Black people, wake up. 200 years ago. He probably took her back. My girl, please behave. Jesus, let me get this video started. Woo!
Like, are you like untouchable? What are you? You look a little light skinned.
I'm somewhere in the middle.
Okay, so you're a piece of shit. And what are you? Are you Arab?
So you notice that he didn't bring up his mom again right there, brought up his father being a professor. Why? Because his mom is a Hollywood freaking director. She's a Hollywood director. So let's get into this article real quick, because black people are outraged up there, as well as many others, because just like Elizabeth Warren, just like Kamala Harris, we've got another poser. So black New Yorkers rage over Zohran Mamdani's African-American claim.
This is what I was telling you. Those of you just joining the chat, they are like, wait a minute. This guy's saying he's African-American? Get the heck out of here. She's saying walk with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Certified free, 7 days a week. Let me get it started. Oh my God.
See that guy?
Let me get rid of this commercial. These people. This is how they represent you. Oh my God. Was she that statue in New York? No, we think that was Big Tish, Sergeant, but good try. We think. Here we go.
Black New York isn't buying it. A slew of black Big Apple residents fumed Friday over mayoral frontrunner Zohran Mamdani's claims on an Ivy League college application that he is African-American, with them raging the socialist poll is a fraud and a trickster. He's just trying to get over. An 86-year-old Harlem resident identifying herself only as Marjorie said of Mamdani, a socialist of Asian Indian descent. Coincidental, same as Kamala. You can look at him and see he's not black. She's
again. Isn't this the same play from the Curry Queen? Ruby said, Florida, save me a seat in the corner. Okay, Ruby's getting ready to get started now. Oh, Lord. Is this not the same thing that the Curry Queen did? Someone respond to me, please. It's the same play. They try to go, I think it was Sergeant King or someone said earlier. One day you have a C for Caucasian, the next day you have a B for black. So depending on their environment, depending on, if they're running for political office, it changes. Smoke and mirrors. He was really trying to take a seat at he did take it, Monique, yes. And he figured by checking at the African American box. See, that's another reason I'm glad they got rid of affirmative action. You had these fraudsters, taking seats, but you better not ever call him black. He'll probably unalive you. Those Indians are really trying to get in here deep. By the time he knew what he was doing. Yes, Mayor, you want me to sing the song 1983? Come a chameleon. You come and go. You come and go. How loving would be easy if your colors were like my dreams. Culture Club. He's a chameleon, just like the Curry Queen. Yes. Boom. We got it. Hit that like button. We have about 60 people in here. Only about 50 people have hit that like button. All right. He got caught DWI, driving while Indian. All right, so here we go. Oh my God. Yes, Monique, he took a slot. And now he's saying, he didn't know what to right, my girls. He didn't know what to he knew what he was doing. He checked that because as Eric Adams said, he thought that'll give me a leg up. No one is stupid. We know what these people are doing. Yeah, thank you, Lord Jamma. Let's get those likes up. All right, here we go.
Said absolutely not. I don't like him. I don't like him from the first time I heard him. You can look at him and see he's a trickster, she said of the poll, who struggled mightily to make inroads among black voters at the Democratic primary race polls last month, despite his stunning win. So black people aren't buying it. Another longtime local who asked not to be identified, Seed, he's a fraud. He's a foreigner. He ain't no African-American, the man said of Mamdani, who was born in Uganda, but became a naturalized U.S. citizen in 2018 and holds dual citizenship between the countries. You know why? Because he moved away from Uganda when he was like 7. You know why he holds dual citizenship in those countries now? Because it would be fashionable for him to try to leverage that to gain support from the black community. But now we already see you was claiming that before this point. You was claiming that way back before you was ever even an American citizen. So what you're a poser. You're fake. Just be real. Nobody cares. You're from Uganda, cool, but don't come here to America and try to pass yourself off as something as you're not. We all know African American in America versus being considered an African are two totally different things. Completely. And if you don't know, now you do know. People think like, oh, go back to Africa. People in Africa, the blacks in Africa, do not look at African Americans the same as they do.
And we're not African American. We are Black Americans. And the Africans who come over here, and now a lot of them are being deported. I was looking at a video. This guy, he was a police officer from the Congo, and he's being deported. They don't want, not all, but many don't want anything to do with Black Americans. And now that they're being deported, they're in their feelings. So deport, not my problem. William, he ordered lamb at McDonald's. He's a communist no matter what. Yeah. Wordplay scammer. Boom. How you doing, Queen Adaya? Shalom to you. So a lot of the Black Americans know. And again, he's walking around with Little Kim Jr., Cardi B Jr., or Meg Thee Stallion Jr., whichever, take your pick. This is how they are displaying African American women. Now, of all the millions of Black women in New York, this is who he decided to be filmed with. Okay, how you doing, Flack? Hit that like button, dear. This is totally disgraceful. Let me let this finish because I got a lot for you today.
Hey, brothers and sisters in that continent, they almost look at us in America as like whitewashed, kind of in a sense. We're Americanized. We're not like them. So I don't know why people believe there's just this major cohesion. It's not. There's a huge difference. And I guess if you're not Black or if you're not African, you wouldn't really know that. But there's a big difference. So people say, hey, why don't you just go back to Africa? What? I'm from America.
And we can't go back to Africa. We were born here. I did a video on this. Remember, you saw a lot of the Haitians, Africans, and Mexicans were saying you're next. And you saw some of the Hispanic community holding those signs up when they were protesting you're next. They thought we were immigrants and that we were going to be, you know, out of here too. No, we don't have anywhere to go. Africa doesn't want us. We were born here. Queen said, you sure? Is he worried about being deported? Roland, I prefer sexy red. Okay, Dorian. American-born citizens need to be the only one in political office. Tina, yes. That's a trick he picked on his way to his route. Yes. Lisa, you are Americans. About melanin is the only difference in my book. Right, Lisa? We can't go back to Africa. We're not citizens. Flack, I do not know. No one in Africa. My mom, my mother, granny didn't know anyone in Africa. My grandfather, they said we never came from Africa. Flack, that's what I'm saying. Where are we going in Africa? We were born here. Let's finish this video up. Hit the like button, folks.
But as American as anybody else, there's nothing over there for me. My family's not there, wasn't grown up there, don't know anything about it, and I would not be accepted there.
Nope.
Because I'm an American.
That's right.
So for this fraud to do that is BS. Now I'm right here. A Bronx resident named Joshua added, he's a liar. Point blank, period. We don't need a lying mayor or a mayor that says he's black so he can get black people to vote for him.
And if I was a black person who voted for Democrats, this would really insult my intelligence. Like, really? This is what you think of me? I'm a low IQ person? That you tried this with the Curry Queen, and now you're trying it with this fraud? Get out of here.
Like he said, we ain't stupid. Mamdani, a Democratic socialist, had checked off the black or African American and Asian boxes on his 2009 Columbia University application regarding his race, the New York Times reported last week. The university where Mamdani's father was and still is a professor had affirmative action friendly admissions policies at the time, which the poll's critics allege he may have been trying to take advantage of. Either way, Mamdani failed to get into the prestigious school. Mamdani told the Times that while he doesn't consider himself black or African American, he
checked that box trying to gain admission. We know what you were trying to do.
American who was born in Africa and simply felt the other choices on the form didn't fully address who he is. But when asked by a
of course, now since he's been caught, he's making excuses. Again, all 54 of us in this chat knows exactly what you were doing, sir. We're not stupid. Blame Biden. You ain't black statement. Okay. Give Egyptians and Hindus automatic pass if they black to get in the car. Yeah, we know what he was trying to do. Thank you. Tina says, I love my black Americans. They're not going anywhere. Now Tina, we don't have anywhere to go. This is our country. Africans only want your money when you travel to the continent. You better believe it. There's a lot of scammers over there too. Not all, but some. Remember, if you were here, I did the video. A lot of black people packed up. I'm sick of America. I'm sick of white supremacy and racism. They were running to Africa. Now they're trying to get back. Remember that big bag woman saying she can't get snacks? And she looked like she was about 300 plus. So, ma'am, you've had enough snacks. All right, let me let this finish.
Performance artist on the street in April, whether he considers himself African American, he admitted it would be misleading to say so. A Bronx resident said Mamdani's claim in 2009 was shameful. Always knew something was off about him, said Maria, 37, to the Post. Why are you claiming something that you are not? You could have potentially took away an opportunity from somebody else. And that's the Democrat Party in a nutshell. And I appreciate you for watching this, even if you're not black, because if for nothing else, it's to be informative, to see what these Democrats are willing to do to gain a vote. The type of skullduggery. They will lie about who they are. They will disrespect their families.
Yep.
Kamala Harris disrespected her Indian heritage.
Yes.
To proclaim black, and it turned.
And again, don't forget the Curry Queen, Kamala Harris. Her father lives 1 mile from the White House. He never went to visit. So I don't know what the relationship is like with her father, but for him to live 1 mile from her, he knew she was scamming. And you know that old guard, they don't like that nonsense. They don't go for that. Old people, no, they don't do that. We're a flag. Where are we? Queen, they will try anything. They learned from the ones who claimed and found this place when it was occupied. Okay, good. Flack, I'm so sorry. I don't like no other people from the other countries, but they did talk bad about us Black Americans. Well, that's what I'm saying. Now that they're all being deported and come out here and protest. Now we're like, no, which I wouldn't anyway. This is what we voted for, everyone in this chat. Her Indian heritage, her age, yeah. So when it's convenient, you want to be Black. Get out of here. Let's finish this up because I have some stuff for you today.
Off the Indian community, and then it turned off the Black community, talking about cooking greens in the tub, making people think that Black folks do nasty crap like that. Or Mamdani with his rap career, now you think he can claim he Black. It's not about you rapping and dancing. It's about the struggle. It's about everything that had to happen where everybody in this country can be together. It's about the history that made it to where we are now. To think about how it was in this country and where it is now, why anybody else would ever proclaim, oh, it's so bad in America, we should take down those statues. No, we need to keep them all up as a reminder of how far we've come.
Janet said most cultures dislike Black Americans. Yeah, and Janet, you're just joining the chat. You're gonna have to do the replay. So he was talking to this woman. She looked kind of trashy to me. So Sergeant King said she looked like she was working, if you know what I mean. But she scantily clad. I mean, looked like just a hood rat. That is how they project Black Americans to the world. Of all the people he could have his crew film as he's talking to someone, that's what they decided to show. Kamala Harris' father disowned her. Tina, he wasn't with that nonsense. Here we go.
I saw Wesley Hunt, the Republican from Texas, the congressman from Texas, who is a Republican, who is a Black Republican, who graduated from West Point, who lived in the Robert E. Lee Hall. Who, when Bill Maher asked, hey, you know, they want to take down the lead, don't you? Do you agree with that? He said no. He said, because where else on the planet other than America can the descendant of slaves walk through and live in the barracks of a Confederate general, graduating from the same exact school? Only in America do we have stories like that.
And again, who cares if you change the name of a building or a bridge or an army post? That's symbolism. That's not changing or affecting people's lives. So again, that's what the Democrats. So one of you asked, because you know I live here at Pope Air Force Base in Fort Bragg. Trump is changing everything back. So, which I never called it Fort Liberty. Biden and his symbolism, he changed the name, all the names of all these races. Those people are dead and gone. Let them rest. That was the time they lived in. I don't care. I look at how people treat me. Stop with the symbolism. It doesn't excite me. Bathtub greens, Kamala Harris. Yeah. So this guy, so it's Kamala Harris, the Curry Queen in her bathtub collard greens, and then this bum with his rap music career. Give me a break. Who's the beast? Who are you talking about, Ruby?
Past is what makes us who we are. Or like Whoopi Goldberg with her ignorant self saying that being a woman in Iran, being Black in America is like being a woman in Iran. She is insane. And these people go so far with their propaganda that they sound nuts. This is one of the greatest times in American history. Where else can people feel free enough to stand on public corners and disrespect the president of the United States without fear of retribution or going to jail? Try that in another country and they'll have your head.
And this guy is the truth. I told you that. Yeah, all these people from all these other countries, and the countries they fled, they're walking around waving those flags, and the ones who do have American flags are spitting on it. I've seen them burning it. I've seen them stomping it. If they did that crap in their countries, they would just disappear. You wouldn't hear from them again. But they come over here and break our laws, and it's supposed to be okay. Whoopi, you forget Whoopi. She's irrelevant. Yeah, I'm over her. Flack, she's retarded, being American, probably the high rollers. How you doing, CJ? CJ, what are you doing oversleeping? Hit that like button. Talking about he overslept. So what are your thoughts on this, folks, as I queue up our next activity? This guy, he is the truth. And those of you, you know, when I use other content creators' videos, I share, if you look, once I end the live, you'll find the links below the description box. You may want to watch it in its entirety. Now, how many of you know what big back means? Because you've heard me, I thought about this yesterday and I meant to show it to you and I forgot. You hear me say big back a lot. And I started thinking, everyone may not know what I mean. So I may need to let them know. So the second part of today's live, mom of 9 kids is upset at SNAP changes. Now, if you were not here, SNAP is food stamps, all right? And we did a video on that. We talked about that. We talked about the waste, the fraud, and the abuse. So I'm going to show you this psycho. And I don't know why these cows come on here and people just lambast them in the chat. Flat, this makes me so angry, it's funny. Yeah. So let me cue this up and hit the like button, share this stream out. And folks, Queen, how many of you, if you know what big back means, type a 1 in the comment section before I cue these videos. Oh my God. I thought about extra high calorie women. Ruby, 25,000 calorie day. Oh my God. Ruby, go to the corner, please. I can't. I have to get through the rest of this video by the time some of you know. All right, let me get this ready. I'll show you the first part. Then I'm going to show you the big back guy on TikTok and Instagram singing his big back song. Because some of you don't know. Baldwin Birds, I know you know. They eat Hostess out of big. Jerome, not baby back. Hit the like button, Jerome. Let me show you this video. So you know when you hear me say big back, big back, big back, big back, might just eat a Big Mac. All right, let me get this queued up. Hit that like button. We have about 63 people in here. About 59 have hit that like button. If we all hit it, guess what? YouTube may send 50 more people in this live stream. Let me get the video set up for you. Oh my God. They eat Hostess, like 50 Cent the rapper. Robert says more like a penny. Ouch. All right, let me get this video going. Okay, here we go. And Ruby, please behave. Ruby and Florida, please behave. All right, I'm going to get it going here. And if you read the comments, they just eat these women. I don't know why these women are on social media saying these things, and people are just lambasting them. I love it. All right, so here's the first one. Beverly, how you doing, love? Big back, big back, big back. Okay, so watch this. Then, okay, I'll explain. Don't go anywhere, folks, because we're getting ready to really have some fun. It's Sunday. What the heck? Here we go. Listen to this human being talking about food.
You want them to have access to food? Do you not want them to have? You know what they're going to do? They're going to end up stealing. And there's going to be more prisoners. Oh, that's so smart. That's so smart. Yeah, you're stunting American growth. You're stunting American growth, and my generation's getting fucked because of you. And I'm sick and tired of it. People have like this, but you know, there's so many people who, you know, for their SNAP benefits, they use it, but they don't actually need it. And this.
My girls, would you behave? My girls, her access to food should be cut off. Sergeant King, Baby Boot Jr. Oh, CJ, I didn't have time for that one, baby. Oh my God, I'm sorry. Look, because I wanted to get to some funny stuff. Here we go.
I don't give a shit. I don't care. I don't care if a few of them use the system. Everyone's going to use the system. Guess what? Trump is using the system so that his fellow rich people can have tax cuts. So why can't people have food? Why is it, please, someone explain to me that why is it us and Israel out of the UN are the only two countries that believe that food is not a given right? Why? Tell me. I don't understand. I don't understand you Trumpies. I don't understand you people. Okay? How can you not care about other people? Do something about it. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready. Like, if I need to, I will defend. I'll defend what I believe is morally right.
All right. That's enough of her. Okay. What are your thoughts? Let me minimize. Okay. Now, for those of you who don't know who Big Back is, Tina, Miss Piggy, Jabba the Hutt. Yeah. Why they keep going on here, I don't get it. I would just go somewhere and just, live my life. They come on here and people lambast. Hit the like button, please, folks, and share this stream out. Let me show you Big Back, because you've heard me use the term a lot, and some of you don't have a clue. I'm getting ready to share that with you. Let me cue this up. Wait a minute, 329. I'm setting it up for you right now. Let me set this up. All right. Here's Big Back. So there's an actual guy who made this song up, Big Back. I'm hungry, Jerome. Okay. High calorie single mom needs some slim fast ASAP. Woo! Fight for who? Fight for the refrigerator. Let me cue this up. Don't go anywhere. This is hilarious. So this is who, now, those of you who don't know Big Back, I'm going to show you who Big Back is. He has a song. This is Big Back. Okay, she needs her growth stump. All right, so they're all angry at the new work requirements, which I think is good. A lot of people are angry. They don't want to work. SNAP benefits equals work requirements. These women are pathetic. Now, let me play the song. Mara needs a bro. Here we go. Listen up.
Big Back, Big Back. Yeah, my back is loaded up with snacks and different foods. Squeeze into this tiny shirt, my big back has no room. Big Back, Big Back. 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 Might just eat a Big Mac. Might just order DoorDash. Big Back, Big Back. Big Back, Big Back. Big Back, Big Back. Yeah. Like, can we run that back? Big Back, Big Back. Big Back, Big Back. Yeah, my back is loaded up with snacks and different foods. Squeeze into this tiny shirt, my big.
Woo! So now you know who Big Back. So he's so fat, she don't need the internet. He's already worldwide. Looks like he ate his baby back ribs. What are you doing to Florida? Because I'm always using that term, and I thought about it yesterday. Some people may not know authentic land whale national theme. So yeah. So now I'm going to show you, now that you know who Big Back is, let me go back. Let me go back to this woman, and we need to open the insane asylums back. Flack said, no DoorDash for you. You lazy. That, Beverly said that. Gentile, how you doing? Big Back need to lay off the meat and gravy. Oh my God. Yeah, she looks like she's squeezing a medium. Yeah. So let me cue up the next video. Oh my God. Now, when you hear me say Big Back, now you know where I get the term from. Some of you knew, some of you did not. Hit the like button, folks. Share this stream out. We're almost to 70 likes. Oh my God. Oh. Okay. Now this woman, if you look at the title, woman, 9 kids. These cows want to continue to live off the government, right? They want to continue to make bad decisions. That's the Democratic way. We know that. Well, I'm glad Trump is changing the SNAP rules. There's a lot of waste, fraud, and abuse. And the people who are complaining the most, they're not missing any meals. Let's keep it 100. Gentile killer. Florida, are you okay? I'm after seeing Big Back. Florida said, what are you doing to us? And she is Florida. Somebody check on Florida, please. Make sure she's all right. I don't want her calling me an evil woman. Da, 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 da. Evil woman. Da, 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 da. Evil woman. Da, 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 da. Evil woman. Florida. Oh, she's okay. 9 kids. When does she have time to go shopping? Bach, I'm getting ready to watch this. I'm going to cue this up right now. Listen to her.
About with my first pregnancy, how I hid it from my parents. Okay, so boom. Let me tell y'all how it happened. So I was talking to the boy I met on Facebook. Mine got on field.
Now this is a woman with 9 kids and sounds like a child. She needs to be sterilized ASAP. I'll continue.
15 at the time. So I was talking to the boy that I met on Facebook, and you know, boom, bam. So calling ourselves in a little relationship or whatever. So at the time, I was 15. I was finna be 16, and I told him I was 15, finna be 16. So I was like,
15 finna be, spell finna be. There is no such word. So she's also uneducated. I see her 2 chins, but where's the neck? I'll continue.
How old are you? So he was like, he was 18.
Why did I have as many kids as I had? Because
why did I have as many kids? So she can't even speak proper English. So what type of environment do you think she's going to raise these 9 kids in? She's 28 years old with 9 kids and 9 baby daddies. Okay, I'll continue.
I wanted to start my own family, and I wanted a big family. No, I did not plan my kids. I did not plan none of my kids. It just happened. I planned one of my kids, and there was 80. Anybody?
And again, we said in the video, we've done a couple of videos. Yes, Sergeant. You can plan all you want, but if you don't have the financial means, you don't need to have these kids. So again, the Democratic policies, these are the end results. Trump, please change the policies. If you are on government assistance, you can't have any more kids. Obviously, you can't afford them. And the sad part is the people who can actually afford it. How you doing, Rakesh? Okay, hit the like button for me. The people who can afford to have the kids, they don't have so many. The people who cannot afford it are the ones who are having the most. She sits around the house. Shout out to Al Bundy. Oh, I love that show. That's one of my favorite shows. Mentally, a 13-year-old child, Lanita. Yeah, listen to her. You know she's not dealing with a full deck. Looks like she's been sitting at home 24/7 eating bonbons. CJ, we've said this yesterday about the percentage of people who receive SNAP benefits and who are obese. Well, what did we say? 44, 45%. It's really high. That's crazy. I want to have a lot. I can't afford it. I can only afford Flack. Yes. My girl, she's not wrapped too tight. Just listen to her talk. You can tell. All right, let this finish.
Yes, was not playing. It just happened. Honestly, I like to okay? We're being realistic here.
So again, Trump, if you see this video, yes, Flat, if you see this video and people are on public assistance, you can't have any more kids. You can't afford the ones you have. This is what the liberal mindset. We know who she votes for. We know. This is unacceptable. what type of life? So again, let me, as an educator, again, let me tell you through my educator's lens. Connie, I feel sorry for her kids. Yes. Only difference, Peg Bundy never gained weight. Boom. Busting it down and throwing it back for attention and a bigger welfare check. Section 8 EB2. Yes. EBT. Right. She plants jelly beans. Ruby. I bet she plants jelly beans. Okay. So again, that's one definite part to me of the rule that needs to be changed. If you're receiving, now, if you agree, tell me what your thoughts are. We may all have a different view. What are your thoughts? If people are already receiving public assistance, should they be allowed to have more children? I'm just saying. Tell me what your thoughts are. Yeah, folks, we can't use the F-bomb, or, YT will, they'll strike. They may block you from the channel or something. So you can say, you type in the letter F or something. But yeah, YT will get us, I don't want them to block you from the channel flack, okay? So, no, you're poor. And all the people that we're looking at that are saying they're poor, they're healthier than we are, and we're working every day. Mayor, yes. This is why I have a major issue with the Democrats. You reward, this is what they do, they reward irresponsible behavior because someone else is going to take care of it. Okay, so far everyone's saying no. You can have as many as you want, but SNAP pays for only 2. Sergeant, I don't have a problem with that. Call Tom Homan. Yes. CJ, rolling back in 89, I worked as a bag boy for his grocery store during the summer, and these ladies on food stamps would buy nothing but junk food, no meat or vegetables. I'm going to show you another video because we're going to go to her TikTok page, and she knows Trump is changing it. She went on $1,000 grocery haul, and that's all she bought was junk, not a vegetable or fruit in sight. So listen to this. She's almost done with this part.
I like to and it just happened. I didn't go up the road. I didn't, unalive them. Didn't get abortion. I didn't do that. I chose to keep them. I believe in you lay down to make them, lay down to take care. Stand up and take care. Be a woman.
All right, that's enough of her. So now, at one point in this country, how many of you know one of the classes I had an objective that I taught on eugenics, and Margaret Sanger, and all about her. So at one point in time, right, there was forced sterilization in this country. And if you were born and you were, they called it being mentally feeble, they wouldn't even ask your parents. There were a lot of people who were forcefully, they tell their parents they were taking them in to do one thing, but they were really sterilizing them. They didn't want them to reproduce. And what was that statement? One generation of derelicts is enough. I forgot who made that statement, but yeah, this happened in this country. And of course they sterilized, a lot of Black American women too. We live in a country free country, Miss Rowland. These people are going to have to be taught better. Yeah, but when you're taught, don't worry, a sort of a hedonistic type of living, no repercussions for your behavior. These cows want to continue to live off the government. Let me pull her page up. I'm not done. And again, as an educator looking through my lens, these children, I'm sorry, these children need to be taken from this woman. There is no way she needs to be raising children. No way. They have all these children and they don't raise them properly. They're on government assistance. That is a poor example for your children. If children, I remember someone used to tell me this, and when you're younger, you're like, they don't know what they're talking about. If children don't see parents or a parent get up and go to work every day to make a living. They see you lounging around. Well, they're going to think that's the norm. Save-A-Lot and Aldi were built in poor areas for food stamps, but they found out quick crime and abuse. Boom. Sergeant King, only 2 kids allowed or yes. If you're poor and you're receiving government, Trump, please change it. Please. Like all these people, oh my God, I'm losing my Section 8. Guess what? If you're not elderly, if you're not disabled, you need to figure it out. Not my problem. Make better choices. See, when you subscribe to a liberal mindset, you get dependent. And you want someone else to do for you. Do for yourself. It's not our job to do for you, ma'ams, sirs. So they want to continue to make bad decisions. And again, you've heard me say, if you've been on this channel for a while, stop blaming all your problems on white supremacy and racism. Your choices. Stop it. You are a bad person if you do not support these bums. And that's what they're telling us. You know, these people, oh, you're taking, people are going to starve and people are going to die. Look, a lot of these people that receive SNAP, they are huge. Mary, you know it's not one father. 9 kids, so she gets over $2,000 a month in SNAP benefits. Poor babies. That's what I'm saying, Queen. And they send these kids to school. She doesn't have enough time to spend with these kids. She's not going to sit down and read to these kids. They come to school, public schools. They're behind everyone else, right? I'm being real transparent with you. Not all, but many that come from this type of environment. These are the ones that cause the problems in our public schools. Hey, do you want me to tell you the truth or blow smoke up your rear? I'm just being very transparent. And but me as an educator, what are we told? Well, you know, we need to do this and I can't do anything when you've had a sorry excuse for a human being, have all these children, and then just unleash them on everyone else. These kids, when they grow up, I just did a video on these people on the ghetto carnival cruises. These are the same type of people that you see. It's the usual suspects. Octomom crap. Yes. Yes, Mayor. Megan, I would love for you to have another stream on how the big, beautiful bill affects immigrants, more ICE agents. Megan, I'll try. I did mention that too. Janet. Yes, Florida, that's the issue. And these are the types of people that the liberal media projects to the world. So Florida, they can come over here from another country, look at me and not know I don't live like that. Heck, I don't even have any children except my cats. Meow. I don't have children. But looking at me, Jessica, how you doing, love? Looking at me, they may make that assumption. And I don't spend time with people who have low moral values because it's a negative drain. They're coming on the internet and saying it's unbelievable. Mayor, I would go somewhere and hide. I bet the stock in red light bulbs is going to go up, just saying red lights in the window. Jessica, how you doing, dear? I'm glad you made. Hit the like button, dear. So again, I'm not bashing anyone. Folks that don't watch the whole video, please don't come in my comment section saying I'm bashing Black Americans. I am not. I am explaining. First of all, you can't fix a problem if you will not discuss it. I'm trying to discuss it. And I'm telling you, with what we deal with in the public schools, this from children from these types of environments cause all the problems. I'm just saying. My girls, they should arrest her for food abuse. I'm just saying. The Democratic base, these cows are not responsible for their actions, and they're not. She doesn't need SNAP. She needs a diet plan and an exercise plan. So I don't know if she has a job. She's always on TikTok, so probably not. You have to acknowledge the problem in order to repair it. Thank you, Queen. Queen, I have Black Americans come on here and lambaste me. You're always talking bad about Black. No, I'm just telling you, I can't sit here and make up lies. So if a white person says it, they're racist. I say it and I'm a sellout. Okay, whatever. I'm a generation extra. I don't care what you call me. I don't. I'm good. So I don't know how many fathers are involved. No father in sight. And let's be clear. Who's that desperate? Who are these men? Well, did she get them drunk? What's the scenario? Low intelligence. What in the freaking Planned Parenthood is going on here? What's wrong with this Sal? She needs to exercise. Lanita! Woo! Lanita. Oh my God. Just take her out to pasture and let her graze on some grass. My girls. No, my girl should get bigger. You know, cattle get to be 12, 1,300 pounds. No, we want her to lose. But good try, my girls. Oh my God. And so this is the type of behavior that the Democrats have created. Let me show you. I'm going to show you her when she went on this $1,000 haul. And I want you to look at everything she bought. Slim grass. Okay, my girl. But this kind of irresponsible, reprehensible behavior. Why would she continue to bring children into her madness? Something has to be wrong with her. She can't have more than 2 brain cells. All right, so watch this. This is her $1,000. Since Trump is changing the rules, she went on a $1,000 grocery haul, trying to buy all this junk that she doesn't need, that her kids don't need, but she's buying it before he changes the rules. Let me show you. Oh my God. So I wish someone would show Trump her videos. She is despicable. And like I said, to me, this is child abuse. She's homeless with 9 kids. So I don't know if she found a place, but let me show you this video. Let me show you her $1,000 grocery haul. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, let me cue it up.
YouTube, this your girl Quay, and yes, we at Sam's on the shopping hall. So y'all come along with.
Okay, let me get it started from the beginning and turn the volume up. Let me make sure everyone can hear and see clearly. All right. Okay, so this is what she's doing before the rules actually change. She gets $2,000 in SNAP every month. Yes, thank you, Tina. Good teachers should get paid more. Mayor, this is the crap we have to deal with. And she's the type of parent that comes up there with her bonnet on, acting like a ghetto hood rat. All right. I got it queued up. Yes, Queen. Listen to this cow.
The only thing missing from this video is the fucking motorized scooters that people love to ride on while they're getting all this processed shit. I shop at Sam's Club. I get my...
Okay, I need to see the whole video where she's doing. Hold on. I want you to see all the crap that she put, hold on, in her cart. I thought that was the video, but okay, here it is. She has 124,000 followers. And yeah. Okay, so here she lives in Macon, Georgia. Her name is Shaquavia Rutledge. Go figure. Shaquavia. If that's not hood. All right, here we go. Watch this. Watch everything she puts in this cart.
Girl. It's your girl Quay now with another video. So we're gonna go. We at Walmart and we're gonna get some stuff that we need. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna get some lettuce because we can taco salad tonight.
That's not the one. I want you to see the grocery haul. Where she spent $1,000 on junk. Is this the one? This is the one. This is what I want you to see. How you doing, OG? Not one vegetable in sight. Hey, listen, the video I'm getting ready to show you, Brother OG, not one vegetable, not one fruit or vegetable was harmed in the making of this video. Boom. Here we go.
To YouTube, this your girl Quay, and yes, we at Sam's doing the shopping haul. So y'all come along with us and let's get some stuff out of Sam's. I'm really just gonna be a very short video, just a little tic tac, boom bam. You feel me? But yeah, y'all, let's get into it. They got some animal crackers for $8.98. So we just gonna grab one of these. So yeah, my kids like Nutri-Grain bars, so they for about 30 seats for $9.98. So we're gonna grab that. We're gonna put it on. So yeah, we already started shopping. So we got some chips, some blow pop for the kids, some little bites, some hot chips, some fruit snacks, some gushes, some powdered donuts, oatmeal pies, some honey buns, and yeah. So let's get Cinnamon Crunch here. A box of 2 bags of 49 ounces for $7.98. So we're gonna grab one of those, and they got Frosted Flakes for $7.88, and we're gonna grab one of those. Let's go down the season aisle. So at Sam's, I come here and I get the big old seasoning salt. So I'm gonna grab one of those, and it is for $6.68, which is a good price. And yeah, let's see what else we need. So yeah, that's what we're gonna grab from the season out. That's the only thing I'm gonna get out of here. I got some olive oil for $11.48, so we're gonna grab one of these. Yeah, yellow rice, and they got it for $5.78, so we're gonna grab one of those. Like I said, y'all, the video is not gonna be long. It's gonna be a short video. So we're gonna grab this pack right here for $7.98. It's actually on sale. It's just saving $1. So we're gonna grab one of these with 2 ketchup, mustard, and sweet relish. Get some of this ranch right here for $12.48, and that's the Healing Valley for $12.48, 2 packs. Yeah. So they got the Velveeta macaroni and cheese, chef macaroni and cheese for $14.98. I usually don't buy these, but I ran out of macaroni and cheese, and I went to my sister's house and got this. And she had it, and it tastes pretty good. So I'm gonna grab a case of those. The twins like the ravioli, so we're gonna grab 2 cases of those for the twins. So they got spaghetti noodles, $5.48 for 6 packs of spaghetti noodles. So we're gonna go with those. Get some of this regular spaghetti sauce. We're gonna grab one of these. It's a 3-pack for $8.98. So yeah, that's a steal. People grab one of these mashed potatoes. I don't know how much it is quite yet. I'm gonna grab 2 boxes of these because we go through mashed potato like it ain't nothing. And we're gonna get 2 cases of these. I don't know how much it is, but we're gonna get 2. We're gonna get a case of these green beans. It's gonna be 8 cans in the pack. So we're gonna get 2 of these. I'm gonna grab one to serve, and the serve running for $6.78. So we're gonna get one of those. $6.78. We're gonna get one of these. We're gonna just the marshmallow y'all for $7.98. So yes, I'm gonna get a box of those. So we're gonna grab a box of filter paper for $6.48. And a box of pickles, $8.58. Captain Crunch Berry for $5.98. Lecatron for $7.88. We're gonna grab one box of each. So we're gonna have the Go-Gurt. The kids love these, and the peaches. They read that together. So we're gonna get a box of those for $10.98. And we're gonna get the Go-Gurts for $15.98. We're gonna get one of each, y'all. We're gonna get these tarts for $9.98. So YouTube, this your girl Quay, and yes, we at Sam's doing the shopping haul.
Okay, so disclaimer: no fruits or vegetables were injured in the making of this video. They were never in danger. Woo! So yeah, she's buying up a bunch of crap before the rule goes into play. So, and apparently she said she was on a house fire, and look, she's here, she's there with one of her kids. So again, she needs to be sterilized. Just hearing her talk, it's obvious she has the mind of a child. She's not dealing with reality. And it's sad, again, the children are, she's doing her kids a disservice. In my eyes, her kids need to be taken from her. And if I had my druthers, they would be. What are your thoughts on this? Food dessert doesn't stand a chance. Bumquisha, the land whale, shopping at Sam's for quick, easy to fix food. Not a care in the world about balanced meals for the children. No meats, veggies, or dairy. Lanita, what's the name? Bumquisha. Yeah. So yeah, this is an issue. Jessica's like, oh God. So yeah, that is what we're dealing with, folks. No wonder so many want to come to America. Yeah, they want to get the freebies. And like I said, I could care less about this cow. It's the children I care about. Who is impregnating this cow? I'm saying, it must be some really thirsty, desperate men out here. So she is so low IQ. That's obvious. She doesn't realize, because she was like, I take care of my kids. No, you're not, ma'am. The American taxpayers and Uncle Sam's taking care of your kids. Oh, so yeah. What are your thoughts on this video? And I'm not done. I have one more video, Shamu. That food won't last a month with all those kids. You got that right, Monique. 9 kids. Those children are the result of hit and run. Ruby, in the corner with you. Wasn't that a hit song? Hit and run, just for fun. Pookie and Ray Ray the daddy. Oh my God. Woo, CJ, I haven't seen one skinny woman yet. Wow, Attack of the Blob Women coming to a theater near you. What was that hit song? I don't want to bump no more, no big fat woman. Why do I think about that song when I see her? All right. So anyway, what are your thoughts? So what in the Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig, Nutrisystem, what is going on here? Is it the poster child for the American Diabetes Association? All right, let me queue up what else I have. I have one more for you. What are your thoughts on that, folks? We go V, Zepon, Mojaro. So she's using all this money now on Snap, and with her being her size and feeding all this crap to these 9 kids. And she's on Medicaid, right? Which we're all subsidizing. That's why those of us who have insurance, have private insurance, right? We have to take up the slack for people who don't have insurance. My thoughts: Trump loves junk food. Honestly, I'm pretty disgusted. Take her kids away so they can have a chance. Connie, say it for the people in the back. Connie, that's what I'm saying. Those kids don't have a chance to be a success with that. She's a sorry excuse for a human being. Rent is 50 cents a month. The cashier should have refused to ring her up. Yeah, growing up in the 70s, I never seen overweight women. Mayor, this is insane. $1,000 worth of junk food and no nutrients in sight, no meat in sight, just junk. Now we see why many people on Snap are obese. Look at what they buy. Uber driver she uses has a truck. Chip, Medicaid. Okay. This has got to be the same woman in all these videos. There's no way that there's that many women. CJ, I don't know. Junk. The obesity crisis is real. Food with no nutritional value. That she is abusing these kids. She should be prosecuted for child abuse. They eat all this junk food. And again, the way she's eating, the way they're eating junk, they're all going to have, she's obese. They're going to be obese. They're going to have diabetes. She's going to have diabetes. We're paying for all of it. We're footing the bill. Okay. If you're going to be a candidate for my 600-pound life, pay for it yourself. That's all I'm saying, Ruby. Ruby, you can come out of the corner. That's all. If you want to be a water buffalo, I don't care. I just don't want to pay for it. If you want to be a high calorie, big back, that's you. But I don't want to pay for it. Shamu ain't got no business having 9 kids. Lord Jammer. I taught my career with majority parents like this woman. the plantation mentality and poor parenting skills are real and passed down to the children. It's 60 years of wild welfare. Lanita, that's what we're talking about. These kids don't have a chance. Lanita, you're a retired teacher. I'm 2 or 3 years out from retiring. Am I telling a lie when I tell you a lot of the kids that we deal with coming from situations like this, these are the kids causing the problems? Lanita, please advise. Say something in the comment section, love. We always had a garden. I don't now. Oh, okay, Mayor. I like the corner. If I stay, I won't have to go back. So this cow, if you add everything up, this cow is probably making, I don't know, $50,000 to $80,000 a year off the taxpayers. I'm talking food stamps, Section 8 housing, because she gets $2,000 a month. Hit the like button if you're here. If you're enjoying this content, please hit that subscribe button. We're glad to have you. All right, we got a nice little conversation growing here. And that's how I feel about that, folks. So the Democrats are on here. Oh, people are going to die and people are going to starve. I don't see any of these people starving. And let's be real, here in America, all of us can skip a meal and it will be fine. It's not that serious. So these high-calorie, big-back women are probably costing us in healthcare. If they're not already, they will be. Beanie, how you doing, love? Then the 60s, we grew up picking cotton in the fields with grandma. In the South, our diet consisted of beans and cornbread. There was no welfare. Beanie, we need to go back to that. This is why we have to pay more. Those of us who are responsible, we're paying for the people who are irresponsible. You can thank your Democrats for that. Shamu needs to get off her fat and get a job. Yes. Lanita, 3 to 4. The generations on welfare and poor decisions are their lifestyle. Chaos everywhere they go. Lanita, did you see the video I did on the Carnival Cruise? Carnival Cruise is banning Bluetooth speakers, rap music, and all these black people are all over the internet. They're discriminating. That's racism. No, it's not. No one wants your hood ghetto behavior but you. Good job for them would be working in a community garden. Yeah, working somewhere, do something. We responsible people have to deal with price gouging. And again, people don't come in my comments and say, I'm not talking about elderly people. I'm not talking about genuinely disabled people. We're talking about people like her who abuse the system. And these kids don't have a flying chance at being a success. They don't see success. For children to be successful, they have to see success. They have to be exposed to success, not failure. In my eyes, that's failure. That's child abuse. Sad, but the government turns their head on giving a business a chance to grow real food. Crime has stopped the neighborhood garden. Yes, they might eat the garden. Bad choices, no fathers in sight. Democratic America, I'm telling you, they suck. You can thank your Democrat. Thank LBJ for this BS. And if you tried to grow a community garden, the hoods will come at night and tear the garden up. That's sad. I have another video. There's this man crying that Trump is taking his welfare away. Now, if you are a man and you're crying because Trump is taking your welfare, you have some other issues. So, yeah, we've been bashing the women. Now there's a man that's crying. Of course, she wasn't crying. She was just doing her grocery haul for snacks. Let me show you this man, this grown tail man, upset, saying Trump is taking his food stamps. A man. Make it make sense, folks. And Anton Daniels is looking like, dude, what is wrong with you? Queen Nadia, I didn't know you had a channel. Drop your link, dear, so everybody can sub up. All right. This guy over here is upset with Trump because Trump is taking his food stamps. Sir, go get a job. Lots of jobs have opened up because ICE is arresting people. and deporting them. Megan, that's why people should eat mostly fruit and vegetables. Yes. Bach Mari, sadly, that happened in a city where I live. Oh, Ruby, I'm sorry to hear that. What are you laughing at, OG? Listen to this guy. Upset that Trump. Now, if I was a man, I would be so ashamed to say this. Okay, listen. If you can. Oh my God.
There's nothing I would say, or I mean, he's not going to change. Food stamps just got taken, so I'm in a bit of a crisis here, trying to find out how I'm going to pay for food for the month.
He said now he's in a crisis. He doesn't know how he's going to pay for his food for the month. Sir, a lot of jobs just opened up. A lot. Go get a job, sir. Oh.
I closed my case. I think yesterday. I just found out today. So, yeah. I mean, I'm getting a lot of people like saying, "Go Trump! Oh, yo, he's so awesome." Nothing. Wastes of life. I have no food now, so this kind of sucks. And you people still support him? Right here.
So he was a Kamala supporter because of course, he wanted his food stamps to continue. So the only thing he could think to do was stick up his middle finger at the people who voted for Trump. He's just lazy. And the checks, the Curry Queen did not win, so his food stamps were cut off. So now he's angry at the world. How you doing, Sharon? Right, Sharon? Sharon, you just joined the chat. Hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. Sharon, ever since the pandemic, there are so many jobs. I know people who are disabled and they work. Some work at home, some work out in the community. Yes, Sharon, thank you. Lazy is not a disability. Yet was happy to send in that absentee ballot for Trump. Disabled can still take 80 online education hours and qualify. Megan, yeah, Sharon, hit that subscribe button. We need you here. More voices of reason. So he's upset.
I'm sorry. I was trying to be serious about this because when you guys sent this to me, I was so appalled as a man.
How many men do I have in this chat right now? Is this not embarrassing? Antoine, yeah. And now you know he has women on here and he'll get them. But when men are on here crying and they're taking my food. Oh my God. Oh, Antoine, he tears them up. He does. Okay, Sharon, we're glad you're here, dear. I bet the GoFundMe is going to skyrocket for these people asking for money to get food. CJ, you know that's what some of these people are going to do. That white man could get a job faster than you and me. That's from Beanie Nance. Life is a job. Yes, William. He just, some of these people have been living in their parents' basement and they've never had to adult. And now the new sheriff is in town and they will have to. But I'm thinking what CJ Parks is right. A lot of these people will be putting up those GoFundMe pages. I wouldn't send them one thin dime. Yes, Bach, he's an embarrassment. Get a job. And again, since the pandemic, if you have a smartphone or a computer, a laptop, which most people have, one of the three or all, he can work from home. Yes, Ruby. Right, Ruby. Lazy. Soy boy with half-inch. Oh, jammer. Woo! Let me play this because Antoine's going to tear him up.
I was so appalled as a man that we are looking at grown men. Never thought I'd see one of them.
Let me get rid of the commercial. As a man, how could you embarrass yourself, your family like this? I bet his parents are so ashamed. Oh, what am I going to do? Trump's taking my food stamps. Oh, my God. Low T-mail.
Never thought I'd see one of them in the wild. You know how you see women online and they jump on, and we've been doing review videos, and occasionally I'll drop one for you guys where it's some woman, it'll be a white woman or a black woman that is aggravated at the fact that Trump is reducing food stamps for people that are able-bodied adults that don't even have children sometimes, or whose children has aged out and they're grown and adults, and now you can no longer continue to populate the earth with degenerates from people that continue to put generational curses on their children.
Now you see what he just said. Is that not what I just said about the last clip I showed you with that girl with the 9 kids? What he just said, I agree with 100%. Those are my thoughts. So he gets a lot of hate in his comment section too. So I'm sure I'll get some from the things I've said. I'm a Generation Xer. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I'm okay. Soy boy equals mommy. Can you cut my food up for me? This guy can make a job. Cut grass. Right. If he wants to, Lanita. Clean out house. There's a lot he can do. My girls know his parents are probably liberals. Yeah. Jaglo brings up an excellent point that I forgot to mention. Jaglo, disabled people used to be greeters at Walmart, but they lost their jobs to the influx of migrants because their wages were subsidized and Walmart saved money. Jaglo is not lying. I remember a few years ago, there was always a disabled person working at Walmart, and you do not really see that anymore. That's an excellent point. Hit that like button, folks, if you're enjoying this content. Let's listen to what Antoine says, because I agree with him wholeheartedly.
And so we see this. We expect this from women because even though women sit there and they say that, yeah, you know what, we are equal and we advocating for equal and diversity, equity, and inclusion, in reality, they're always going to be the weaker vessel. And so what's understood don't need to be said. But I thought that I'd never, ever, ever in my lifetime see a man. Now, I've known men that has finessed the system through their girl in order to get it. And I'm not even saying that men shouldn't get it. Often at times when we make the argument that we shouldn't have as much grace for women today as we did in yesteryears because women are advocating for being equal. But we didn't really mean that we were going to be turning into sassy men and be complaining about the fact that we don't get food stamps. Man, I'd be damned. Yo, Batman couldn't get me to come out here and say, oh my God, I can't believe Trump is taking my food stamps. Man, you're a man. You better go out there and get it. I don't even like seeing homeless people beg me for money and they grown able-bodied men, but I look out for them because I don't know what their circumstance is, but I'm just not going for it, bro. What are you recording on is the first question that I would have, right? How do you have cell phone service? A woman the other day, she explained some stuff and she said, people that are on food stamps and welfare and social services, they have an easier path in life. And I said, curious. Maybe we should do a review video on this one. And I did. And she said they have an easier path in life. And so she explained that she had joined a Facebook group, or she was invited to a Facebook group or something like that, where they were basically explaining how they finessed the system to have an easier path in life than regular everyday people that just pay whatever it is that these companies ask for. So she was like, yo, they get internet service for $15 and they get Amazon Prime and Amazon delivery service and Walmart get it to this and they'll deliver it to your house for free. So I was like, whoa, what? Wait a minute. They get all this stuff for free and they still complaining? You know what? That's diabolical. Now I'm sitting here seeing a man. And again, you knew that it was going to happen eventually. You just didn't really expect it. So it wasn't really a surprise, but it is at the same time. And now I'm seeing a man, a white man at that, sitting here on the internet. He recorded this. He put his little thing at the bottom as far as how to describe the video. He uploaded this. He said, he re-reviewed it. He said, you know what, this is hitting. And I'm going to drop this for you Trump supporters. I can't believe it. Look, I don't even believe that men should be liberal.
Because you know what the Democrats say is toxic masculinity. They don't like straight men. Bach, the only shovel he knows is a fork and spoon to shovel food in his mouth. Cry me a river, soy boy. Get a haircut and get a job. Right. Sorry, not sorry. They need to make a game similar to Hungry Hippos instead of hippos, food stamp women eating food stamps, that person who invents that will be rich. All right, CJ. When you work, you make friends and learn things. Yes, William, it's not a bad thing. It's not a manly thing to me either for a man to be liberal. Right, Tina? Mayor, no, they call it toxic masculinity. They don't want you to, they castrate you first and then you're all right. But I just, oh my God. This is unreal. What has happened to our entitled society? What are your thoughts on that? A man complaining about his food stamps being cut. Oh wow. Who's everyone agreeing with? I must have missed it. Tina, you're right. It's not it's a manly thing to me to see a liberal man. Okay. And we know they call it toxic masculinity. They don't want that. This clown is a soy boyification of America. We can thank the loonies for that. Let me see if there's anything else I need to share with you. Okay. All right. Yeah, let me pull this up. I'll share this one more little short with you. Where is it? Oh God. Okay, let me get this queued up. Come on, my battery may be dying in my mouse because it's not quite. Hit the like button for me, please, folks. Share this stream out. I've got to share this again. This is hilarious. Where's Florida? Florida's going to get me.
I want a salad today. Might drizzle me some steak on there. I took a trip to Doc Green.
Yeah, I got to show this one more time. And this guy, he is very unhealthy. But he, okay, here we go. Yeah, this is what made him famous, though, this one.
Big back, big back, big back, big back. Yeah, my back is loaded up with snacks and different foods. Squeeze into this tiny shirt, my big back has no room. Big back, big back, big back, big back. Big back, 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 big back. Might just eat a Big Mac, might just order DoorDash. Big back, big back, big back, big back, big back, big back. Yeah. Now, can we run that back? Big back, big back. Big back, big back. Yeah, my back is loaded up with snacks and different foods. Squeeze into this tiny shirt, my big.
Oh my God. Lil. Yeah, this guy blew up. I had to do it again so Florida could say, oh my God. Woo! That's all I have for. Let me see. Is that all I had for you? I think so. Yeah, that's about it. Okay, let me see. Yeah, that's all I had. That is all I have for you. Florida is laughing. Bach said, help me. You can't unsee it. Tina, Miss Rowland, we can't take it. Tina, did you get a laugh from it? Hey, if you got a laugh from it, I'm happy. Lord Jammer saying baby back ribs, get in my belly. Tina said we can't take it. Big back, big knucklehead. I know what he doesn't feel well, because when I had weight on me and not exercising, yeah, Tina, he's making these videos, but he needs to, he needs to get himself together, because that weight will kill you. Florida said, I thought you loved us. I do, but I like to make you laugh too. Look at Florida. Come take my hand. You should know me. I've always been in your mind. You know I will be kind. I'll be guiding you. Building your dream has to start now. There's no other road to take. Okay, what am I singing? You won't make a mistake. I'll be guiding you. Have to believe we are magic. Nothing can stand in our way. You have to believe we are magic. Don't let your aim ever stray. And if all your hopes survive, destiny will arrive. I'll bring all your dreams alive for you. Come on, what year? Who's the artist? You're going to sleep on me today, folks. Come on. You're breaking my heart here. All right, let's see. Okay, my girls, Olivia Newton-John, 1980. Boom. Magic. Yes. Queen, no, that was Olivia Newton-John. Yeah. So that's all I have for you. And Florida, I know you will forgive me for showing you big back again. But now when you hear me say big back, all of you will know who I am referencing, correct? Yeah, R.I.P. Oh, it broke my heart when she passed. Oh. Okay, what is it? Good live. Thank you. So did everyone hit the like button? Can I get 2 more people to hit the like button so we'll have 80 likes? We've had over 400 people to come through. I just looked at the analytics, but only 78 people have hit the like button. Florida said, oh my God, no, yeah. What are your thoughts on the live, folks? Everyone knows that's Olivia. Love her pants in grease. You better shape up, 'cause I need a man, and my heart is set on you. You're the one that I want. I can't get my voice that high. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Thank you, Lord Jammer. Oh, okay. You hit the like. All right. Some of you did. All right. We're at least up to 80. Now, most of you know the Rolling Stones is my favorite rock group. But a very close second, oh my God, Queen and Pink Floyd, Blondie. Oh my God, ABBA is right there. Time for the morning walk. See you next. Okay, brother OG, thanks for dropping in. Ooh, you can dance. You can jive. Having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl. Watch that scene. Digging the dancing queen. I need all of you. I see a red door and I want to paint it black. Oh yeah, the Rolling Stones, baby. I love it. Can everyone do me a favor? Once I end the live, if you will. Thank you so much, Connie. ABBA, yeah, ABBA. I love ABBA. Woo, I love ABBA. Once I end the live stream, if you will. Thank you so much for all of you. Lord Jammer, the Stones are my favorite. Got to get off this corner. I mean, out of the corner. See you later, T. Ruby, behave. I'm going to put you back in the corner after I end the live. If you all will please do me leave me a comment. Yeah, and the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon. Little boy blue and the man in the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when. We'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. Oh my God. Oh, classics. I need everyone to leave a comment. Oh, you know I love Santana. Yes. Maria, Maria. I love Santana too. I love all the people with talent. I need for all of you, after I leave in the live stream, I need for all of you, thank you, Connie, to come and leave a comment under the video. YouTube wants to see engagement. And the more comments that you leave, guess what? The more they share the video. Yes, I love Harry Chapin. Yeah. Thank you, Lord Jammer. Okay. So I'll come to the chat section right now and I'll talk to you. Thank you, Connie. Connie always in Florida, and Lord Jammer is always leaving comments because he has to come there and protect me. Florida, Baldwin Birds, I know, come leave your comments. Queen Adia, Ruby is gone. I think. My girls, come and sing. Come and leave a comment, dear. Honey, I don't know. Give me a few hints. Give me a few more words, dear. All right. CJ, we're gone. Jagalo, once I end the live stream, please come and leave a comment. Thank you, Baldwin. Yeah, I saw that, CJ. I enjoyed all of you. I don't take it lightly that you spend your very valuable time here at the Rollins Reviews YouTube. Honey, I miss you and I'm feeling. And my whole world turns misty blue. And don't it make my brown eyes blue? All right, I'm coming to see you in the chat section. Don't forget, please, please, please leave comments under the description box once I end the live. I'm coming to talk to you now in the live.